Hello, I'm Kane Sims and this is my vlog. I'm trying this, I'm doing 30 days in a row, consecutive vlogs. For no other reason other than to see whether or not I can turn vlogging into a habit, into something that I can do repeatably and consistently, so that we'll end up seeing where it goes. I've got no particular agenda, I've got no particular narrative, I've got no particular plan. I'm working on a lot of digital projects, a lot of agile projects, a lot of change, service design kind of stuff, so some of that stuff I think will be useful for those that are involved in that kind of area. A lot of experience in user research, so there'll be probably some insights into user research and user experience design and stuff like that. So that's the plan. I'll do a little bit of filming on a morning before I head off to work and get it up online through the course of the day. That is if the internet holds up. Our internet has been absolutely shite recently, and I'll show you exactly what's been going down with our internet because I've been doing a few speed tests because it's been literally that bad. So 3rd of November, download speed, hang on, yeah, 1.35 megabytes a second. Fucking shocking. 2.42 megabytes a second on the 19th of November. Absolutely ridiculous. This daily thing might turn into a weekly thing because it'll take me 4 days to upload anything. It's time to upgrade to Sierra. So I did have a meeting yesterday with a potential client who is looking for a brand redesign, a website redesign. They're just taking over a business and they want to kind of, you know, reposition it a little bit and try and grow the business. And I can't keep a realisation that I probably did come to in the back of my mind a while ago, but it's only taken me this meeting to actually realise that that's the case. So I went for an interview with AXA PPP Healthcare years ago, literally probably about 5 years ago. And while I was there, they gave me a scenario and they said that imagine you're going into a new country, Egypt or somewhere like that, and AXA are taking over. What would your approach be to that takeover, and then how would you market the business going forward? Fucking hate that term. But I mean, a few years ago I think I was probably a little bit more bullish than I perhaps am now. I think I might be getting a bit old. So my take on it, I'd heard of AXA, I knew what AXA were, I kind of thought that the whole world probably knew what AXA was, so I kind of went with the tack of, well, I would go in and I would rebrand everything and I would stamp the culture down and I would, you know, reposition the company immediately. I would introduce all the good selling products that AXA have got all over the world and I would just go mental. So yeah, I didn't get that job. The way that AXA would work would be that they told me that they would have gone in there, left everything exactly as it is, and then slowly but surely over time they would have introduced their products, they would have introduced their branding perhaps, and they would have rolled it out slowly but surely. And over the years I've been working in service design for quite a while. Within the service design area you're working with loads of people that work in an environment, they work there all day, they've worked there for years. It's all they know essentially. The company is all they know, the brand is all they know. They've got consistent customers, you know, not loyal, I wouldn't use the word loyal, but regular customers who obviously understand what the company is and the position of the company, etc. So it got me thinking with the chat yesterday about going into a business and taking over a business, and one of the conversations we got onto was exactly that. Do we go in there and knock all the walls down and build this in the back and, you know, strip out this and strip out that, redo the brand, redo the website and launch it all at the same time? Or do we go with more of a softly, touchy kind of slowly but surely kind of approach? And it's not a big business, it's a relatively small business. There's not a huge number of staff, not a huge number of customers, but there's a stable customer base. Thinking about over the years when you're dealing with people who work in an environment that's all they know, you don't want to kind of go in there and change everything immediately. You know, you want to kind of hang on a minute, I'm using my computer as the lighting and if I don't keep on top of it, it's gonna go to sleep. So yeah, you don't want to just walk in there like a bull in a china shop and start going absolutely crazy, because it's going to be a lot for the staff to take, it's going to be a lot for the customers to take, and you might in fact alienate some of your core customers if you reposition yourself wrongly. So we kind of discussed having a more phased approach, you know, doing a lot of work with the staff and some work with some of the regular customers in the first instance to try and understand what they like about the brand, what they don't like about the brand, where the room for improvement is, what kind of position it has, what the culture's like, and then trying to slowly but surely introduce the new brand, introduce the new website, introduce the new services over a period of years or 6 months to 12 months essentially, with a slowish kind of rollout. So there we go. I'm not expecting anyone to watch this. I'm not doing this for the purposes of anybody watching this. If you do happen to watch it, fair play. The first 30 I'm anticipating will be absolutely shocking. Fully anticipate that. But I'm not really bothered, to be honest. I don't really care. I'm just wanting to see whether or not I can get into the habit of doing this regularly. And over time, if I can get into the swing of it, hopefully things will have a bit more of a narrative and be a little bit more concise and a bit more focused, and the subject matter will probably be a little bit more set, and we'll see where it goes really. Let's do this.